Girls of Reddit, what is the creepiest thing a man has said to you in public? 1. I was wearing my horseback riding clothes. He held the door for me and said, "You can ride me." When I kept walking into the store ignoring him, he screamed after me, "Hey B, I said you could ride me. This is why we can't have nice things, people." 2. I was in Walmart and some creepy guy came up to me and my sister and pointed at his junk in sweatpants, clearly not wearing underwear, and asked if we wanted to touch it. Now I refuse to go to Walmart. 3. This old man, probably 60-something, told me I looked exactly like his favorite corn star. 4. You don't get a view like that every day. I was 10, and bending down to get something off a lower shelf at the grocery store. I was wearing a new lower cut shirt but forgot to wear my training bra that day. The guy was mid-40s probably. His wife was with him, she looked like she was about to cry. I never wore that shirt again. 5. Told me to smile more cause it makes him and his little buddy happy. 6. I was working, doing the whole "how are you" bit to a customer. He said, if I was any better I'd be twins, normal so far. And they'd be female, and hot like you. Sir, do you mean to tell me you'd want to bang your twin sister? 7. While I was cutting a man's hair at beauty school he told me to keep talking because it excites him a lot and proceeded to show me his mini-me. 8. Had a 65-plus coworker who was simply disgusting. Poor hygiene, raggedy-ass greasy beard. Told me he had a Viagra in his lunchbox and that he'd pay for a room after work so I could ride him all evening. I told him no thanks. Went immediately and told our supervisor, who literally laughed and said, "Well, you know he didn't mean it, you're not even hot." 9. A homeless guy once told me he wanted to throw me in a bathtub full of jello and make love to me. 10. When you're 18 I'm going to take you to Europe, said my grade 8 teacher. 11. I was waiting for an Uber home from a theater in Boston after rehearsal one night. It was after 11 p.m. This black car that matches the make and model on the app rolls up, stops by the curb and rolls down the window. Guy inside asks if I'm waiting for Uber, I say yes, and ask his name, to see if it matches. He says, "I'm Uber, get in." At this point I'm creeped out, alone on a street corner close to midnight. I refuse and he says, "I'll give you $300 if you get in this car right now, we're going to a party." At that point I turned around and booked it back into the theater. Absolutely not getting kidnapped today, folks. Check your plates before you take your Ubers.